This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has received the President of Kazakhstan at Zabil Palace. Also present during the meeting was Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed welcomed the President, affirming the strong relations and friendship between the UAE and Kazakhstan at all levels. Both parties discussed ways to enhance cooperation between the two countries. The President of Kazakhstan also highlighted the great achievements accomplished by the people of the UAE at all levels. He expressed admiration at the continuous changes in Dubai and its astonishing development. Additionally, the UAE Vice President also accepted an invitation from President of Kazakhstan to visit Astana, which is set to take place at an appropriate time. A first of its kind UAE Youth Development and Wellbeing Index survey was announced in Abu Dhabi on Sunday, with the aim of measuring the most essential needs of UAE's young people while also designing smarter policies and investments to improve opportunities for the youth. The nationwide youth survey will be launched on the 2nd of April next month by the Emirates Foundation in collaboration with the Dubai Economic Council, Federal Competitiveness and Statistics Authority and Emirates Council, and is based on a composite index of 14 social, economic and political indicators covering education, health and safety and security. While giving more details, it was announced that the Youth Index will also measure the needs of young people across many key areas, including living and media consumption habits, income and debt, employment, civil responsibility and community engagement. The index fieldwork will cover a sample of 6,600 participants from across all the Emirates and will be implemented by a team of representatives from statistics centres across various Emirates, including Abu Dhabi Statistics Centre and Dubai Statistics Centre. During a brief video address, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the UAE Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, highlighted the importance of having a credible data based off UAE youth and called upon families and youth across all 7 Emirates to contribute in making this initiative a success.
Today we launched the Youth Development and Wellbeing Index. This index is going to help us gather a baseline data on youth in so many different fields, from education to health to values to well-being in general, social and economic status, and it is in line with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's national youth strategy of empowering and engaging young people. We are so excited to see the results, and what's very nice about this survey is that with every step, we're investing in young people, and young people from Emirates Youth Council and Takatuf and other organizations are going to volunteer to run this survey, and they're being trained by the Federal Center for Statistics Authority in the United Arab Emirates.
Currently, all of the statistics aren't up to date, so we really want some information that reflects the current situation and the current updates. We want to understand more about youth trends. We want to understand more about what their needs are and where we can, mobilize more resources, more programs to help. And I think not only Emirates Foundation will benefit from this, being a foundation that is focused on youth development, but we think the government of the United Arab Emirates will benefit from this a lot, because they will understand more about, where to focus.
While stating that the index is aligned with the national strategy for youth development and will target the different youth councils across the country, officials also revealed that most of the questions included in the survey will focus on finding the most pressing needs of the young people, including creating jobs for the future and also understanding the technical skills required for the nation's progress and sustainable development.
There are a huge number of questions in this particular nationwide survey. More than 480 questions. 24% of the questions are related to the labor market, to the jobs, to the opportunities that are lying within the private sector as well as the government sector, the aspiration of these industries. So definitely, we are seeking opportunities where we can come up with certain programs that will help our youth find the right jobs, but also the inspiring jobs that will take their energy and their talent into account.
Legal and diplomatic professionals are stating that government-backed recruitment centres for domestic workers will protect low-income labour from being exploited. A new service will replace private recruitment agencies that bring maids and others into the country in an overhaul of the industry. Only companies that meet strict criteria will be allowed to work for Tadbir, a network of Labour Ministry regulated centres that will open this autumn. According to a local report, the Indian Embassy in Abu Dhabi welcomed the move, saying complaints about recruitment companies were widespread. Maids and others had been victims of unscrupulous recruitment agencies based in the UAE and overseas. Common complaints included agreeing to a salary before they left their home country, only to find out it was much lower when they arrived. Domestic workers would now be regulated by the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization in line with the rest of the workforce. Until now, maids had been overseen by the Ministry of Interior, meaning complaints about their treatment had to be made directly to police, which could quickly escalate disputes. Staff at the centres will conduct interviews with domestic workers to ensure they understand their contractual rights and are trained and have the right education. They will also resolve disputes between workers and employees and monitor worker housing and accommodation. A report produced by the Emirates Wildlife Society in association with Worldwide Fund has revealed a comprehensive summary detailing the projected risks and impacts of climate change in the UAE. The report demonstrates how climate change can affect various sectors, such as food, energy and water, and aims to improve awareness and understanding of the risks posed by climate change among public and private sector decision makers and policy makers. A key highlight of the report includes a projected increase in average temperatures of 2 degrees Celsius by the year 2050, along with humidity, which is likely to increase by up to 10%. According to these projections, the resulting increased demand for cooling from buildings and industry are likely to create an energy demand-supply gap over time, hamper energy security, increase costs to end users and produce additional greenhouse gas emissions. The Emirates Wildlife Society is a national environmental non-governmental organisation established in 2001 under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the ruler's representative in the Al Dhafra region and chairman of the Environment Agency Abu Dhabi. The newly amended federal traffic laws will be implemented from the 1st of July. That's according to Major General Mohammed Saif al-Zafin, the head of the Traffic Prosecution Council and Assistant Commander-in-Chief of the Dubai Police Operations. Quoted in a local report, Major General al-Zafin added that the Federal Traffic Prosecution is also studying the possibility of assigning community service to individuals committing dangerous violations. The amendments are the result of thorough research and studies conducted over the last 4 years with the main goal of reducing mortality down to 3 deaths every 100,000 people. The police authorities will begin awareness campaigns and invite the public to abide by the new laws in order to save lives and avoid violations. In some cases, fines as high as 3,000 dirhams can be imposed and cars confiscated for 90 days. In cases like a vehicle without number plates, 24 black points can be slapped on the violator. Major General al-Zafin added that the penalties for some violations has increased due to the high number committed, causing accidents. Meanwhile, heavy rainfall in Dubai over the weekend resulted in close to 1,500 traffic accidents. According to officials, a total of 1,447 accidents were reported from Thursday evening until Sunday dawn, while 20,653 calls were received during the same period. Officials are calling on all drivers and road users to exercise caution and drive carefully during poor weather conditions and advise people to drive slowly, especially during strong winds and storm-like conditions. Additionally, drivers should check weather conditions through official websites and social media platforms before heading out. And finally, looking to other news, the second edition of the annual Mother of the Nation Festival kicked off in Abu Dhabi on Sunday, attracting huge crowds on the first day, which included many live entertainment shows for families and children, including a happiness zone dedicated specially for children. Organised by Abu Dhabi Tourism and Culture Authority, the Mother of the Nation Festival, being held until the 4th of April in the capital, is celebrating the inspirational values of Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak, Chairwoman of the General Women's Union, Supreme Chairwoman of the Family Development Foundation and President of the Supreme Council for Motherhood and Childhood. This year, the festival area is divided into 4 zones, and each zone has a unique theme, including the Progress Zone, the Happiness Zone, the Souk Zone and the Beach Dining Zone. According to organisers, the festival is expected to be a focal point for thousands of visitors and will also include 4 to 5 interactive workshops every day to highlight a number of key topics, such as sustainability and happiness, by engaging in informative and thought-provoking activities. Among a whole range of entertainment activities taking place at the festival was Pixel Pyros, which is an interactive digital fireworks display projected onto a 60-foot widescreen using state-of-the-art projectors and lasers. One key highlight of the show is that it allows visitors to take full control of the experience by triggering an array of multicolored rockets and even uniquely choreograph the display using their judgment and creativity.
There is a variety of activities that everyone can enjoy from all different age groups. We have different shows on our main stage, and I think I'm very excited to promote the digital fireworks, Pyro. It's a unique experience, have never been to the city, so this is going to be a unique journey to those who attend the festival. We also have live shows happening on the stage. One of the main ones are the Pokemon Orchestra, which is very different. That's their first time to come here to the Middle East, so we hope that the visitors will enjoy it. We also have a variety of beach dining options, international cuisines coming in, and different souk vendors coming in with local products, and we're working very closely with the General Women's Union and supporting a lot of the initiatives by Emirati women coming in with traditional crafts, so they're being showcased.